Hello, everyone. This is Simone and Crystal.
Hi.
It is March 17, 10:54 p.m., and we're going to do another read on the coronavirus. We'll be doing other reads on other things. It's just right now we want to get this information out on the coronavirus and
Yes.
just talk about some more things that's going on with it.
So as you guys know, I'm Crystal, and that's my sister Simone, and we do have the seeing eye. So we do talk to the other realms, and we talk to our spirit guides and stuff like that. So as you know, we put out about 3 videos already, and Simone brought to my attention this article in one of the videos, in the previous videos about is the kids next. I touched a little bit on our pets getting also the virus, the COVID-19, or as Trump liked to say, the Chinese virus. She showed me an article coming out of Hong Kong, and that was the first pet to be diagnosed with COVID 19 coronavirus, and he died. The pet died, and we touched on that too. But I want to, it's going to be pretty vague and just I went into depth with in our previous videos, but this one I just want you guys to know that you guys will be hearing a lot more cases of people dying in the media. They're going to be pumping out a lot of articles and stories of people dying over this virus.
So you're saying, sorry, Crystal, you're saying we're going to be getting a lot more than what they're showing us already because they are telling us that people are dying.
Yes,
You're saying
they are
even
telling
more.
us people are dying, but yeah, you're going to hear it left from right. I'm getting goosebumps. It's like every hour, every minute, you're going to be hearing, hey, one keeled over died. Boom, another person's dead. Another. And that's when basically the whole United States is going to go into quarantine, meaning we're going to be on lockdown for a certain amount of hours where we can't leave the house. I know they've said this before, but this is going to be really strict and enforced. They're going to say stay in. They're going, I'm saying they, meaning the people in the media and the government, they're on the news. They're going to even say that if you do leave your house for nothing that's non-emergency or for food, you can get fined or jailed. But they're not going to do that. They just want you to stay in the house. They're going to put us in quarantine. I know that they've done it for about 3 states. Like officially, I know it's New Jersey, New York, and maybe San Francisco or somewhere in California. But they're going to start every state to do quarantine and lock down for some hours because of the rapid rate of people dying, victims dying of this virus.
It's weird. Like I'm hearing in the news and the media about people dying, but honestly, like it hasn't hit me yet that it's happening in the sense where I'm hearing it. Yeah, I'm hearing it, but I still feel so numb, and I don't understand. And I'm sure that other people are feeling like that. Like, yeah, we're hearing that the world's gonna end. Not that it's gonna end, but it's that sense of it. But you still feel
an example.
so numb.
I am in the exact same way. It's what we're feeling is it's like a life or death. You either fight or flight or freeze.
Fight or flight.
So when you're in this moment, sorry, how is it?
Fight or flight.
Yeah, that. So right now we're in the battle. So right now we're just thinking of survival, and once we get out of it, if it's 6 months or the end of the year, when it just ceases, by the end of the year, it's gonna just cease. But that doesn't mean that it's cured or they found a cure for it. But then you're gonna be able to breathe in, finally feel that overwhelming feeling like, wow, I was in something, like I was in a battle.
Yeah.
So right now you're in the battle, so you're unable to feel.
Okay, got it. Because we're reacting in a sense. Okay.
Yes. and you need to take action. So if you're feeling, you're unlikely to take action. So that's why you're feeling that numb, which is great.
Yeah,
You're
okay.
able to take action and precautions.
Okay. But still, yeah,
Hmm.
exactly. Because I
Hmm.
remember one time when I was a teenager, I was almost robbed. And the thing is, I was
Hmm.
fighting back. My natural reaction was to fight back to get my purse because I had everything
Hmm.
in there. And I was fighting these boys to get my purse. And finally, I grabbed it hard enough and I ran in my house. But while it was happening, I didn't feel anything. It was just, I'm getting my purse, I'm getting my purse, I'm getting my purse. But I didn't feel the scared. It was just, I need to get this, I need to get this. And when I went in the house and locked the door, I couldn't even stand up. Like I fell straight to the ground, and that's when I felt
Wow.
everything. Like, what were you doing? Are you crazy? You should have just gave them the purse. What if they had a knife or a gun to kill you?
Wow.
And
Yep.
that's when I thought about it, you know. But when it was
That's
happening, I
exactly.
couldn't feel it at all.
Yep. Yep. That's exactly what's going to happen. Our legs are going to buckle at the end of the year
Yeah.
when things are getting back to normal.
Wow.
But also, I know I said that we're going to hear a lot of cases upcoming week, even tomorrow, and this following week. People are dying, like majorly dying. Not only are you going to hear cases of people dying, but there's going to be a multitude of people in this state, in not only Maryland, but just overall in the United States, of having symptoms. And you're going to hear a lot of media coverage of so many people having symptoms. And then they're going to do another broadcast of if you're feeling these type of symptoms, what to do. So it's going to be like
Oh wow.
when
So,
it's like what Trump when Trump comes on to do his speech to the nation, but this is going to be directly about symptoms. If you're having, let's just say if you're having a cough, headache, and diarrhea, this is what you need to take, or this is what you need to do. Stay in the bed, or something like that, because that's when we're going to have a flux of too many people in the hospitals, and that's never good.
so it's
We want.
interesting. It's almost like it's
Mhm.
happening to too many people that they just need to say these are the steps you have to take. It's not just come in, come in, come in. It's just everyone
Yes.
has it, or not. Not that I'm saying everyone has it, but so many people have
A
it that
lot.
yeah.
Many.
And you know what's interesting?
Yes, you're absolutely right.
Like you know that my husband is a ER doctor, and he was telling me
Hmm.
as of right now at his job for like the past, you know, up until 2 days ago, everything was steady. Everything was the same as it was, you know, with his regular patients coming in. But then for the past
Hmm.
2 days, it's just been really quiet and very eerie, almost where they, were saying to some of the doctors, maybe one of you guys could stay home because nothing's really going on. And I know that's not happening to everyone all over, just here in Maryland right now. It's just very eerie. And he said that it's like a calm before the storm because you get that feeling like okay, it's not supposed to be this quiet. And I think it's because people are staying in because right now they're not really sure. But I feel like they're gonna be hit so hard,
Yes, yes,
so
starting
hard.
tomorrow and the week following. Exactly. Right now, those 2 days were your husband was in the tornado eye. The eye. You do
Yeah,
not feel nothing. Those
yeah.
2 days, but right now, 2 days are over. It's tomorrow, and then the following weeks and so forth. It's going to be a flux of people trying to get into the hospitals, and where they're going, the president and the politicians are going to have to do a national speech slash state speech for their states and
Mhm.
tell their citizens what to do if they have a certain symptom.
So it's interesting. I
They
just feel like
honestly.
every day. I feel like every day they're doing a speech already. Like every day they're doing a national broadcast. It's just.
Yes, but this one is directly directed to health concerns.
Mhm.
If a person has a headache, um, if you feel like you're dehydrated, they want you in your bedroom, in your bed, laid down, drink a lot of water, drink your electrolytes, all of these things. They're going to say on national TV or your state's TV, tell the citizens what to do if they're having these minor symptoms. They're going to call it minor symptoms, but as citizens, we're going to say this is not minor because I've never experienced this in my whole life, that I need to go to the hospital. But they will consider this minor, and they're going to say, try to beat it at home.
Mm-hmm.
But if this and this happens, if you start feeling dizzy, if if you have a fever of this amount, certain things like that, they're going to say, well, we need you to come in
Yeah.
because you're at you're at the epitome of this virus. It doesn't get any better if but they're going to do a little speech on if you're feeling certain little minute symptoms, they'll tell you what to do.
Okay.
But yeah, that's really what I wanted to say.
And then you said there's gonna be a lot of people that's dying, or is it just gonna be like the older generation, like what we're seeing? You said in the next coming days, there's a lot of more deaths that you're gonna be hearing about, or is it everyone, or what's the general population?
Well, right now what they've been telling us in the media is just the elderlies, really the people of higher age. So we're going to hear that. They're going to pump that out to us.
Mm-hmm.
But you're going to have your 45-year-olds, your 30-year-olds, your 20-year-olds calling in and trying to go to their doctors for the same symptoms that these elders had or have.
But yeah, we understand like everyone's gonna get infected, but I'm saying like, is it more
Who's going to
deadly
be
to the
dead?
yeah? Is it deadly to the just the older generation and the sickly,
Right
or are you
now,
saying?
they're going
I know what they're gonna be saying in the
right now
media.
they're going to try to pump. I know
I
they're
know
going to
that.
pump out the elderly is dying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
They're
get
going to
that.
show you that the elders are dying so they can have their rhetoric, so they could go
And
with
I
the course
understand
that
that.
they've
I'm
been
not
telling
talking
the
about
public.
the media. I'm just talking about what's the reality of it, not what they're saying in the media. I get that they're
The
gonna say
reality
that.
is everyone's dying. It doesn't matter the age.
Okay, that's
Everyone's
what the
dying.
question that I wanted answered. Okay,
Um,
so the
everyone's
reality.
dying,
Okay, and then
but they're going to
I
pump
get that they're
out
going
to
to pump out that
the
it's just the
citizen
older. But is it like people
for
that
right now. For right now.
for right now? Is it people that you said everyone like regardless of age bracket it's affected that may die too? But is it for right now? Is it the people that are sick, or is it healthy people that you see killing over dying, and not just people that are sick or up in age?
So once the virus is in the body, your body turns sick.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't matter the age or if you were frail or healthy at one point. If you're healthy and you get the virus in you, your body turns sick and it turns. So then
Yeah.
you become frail. So
Oh, okay.
it doesn't matter
Got it.
the age or anyone.
But there's
It's
yeah.
Yeah, but like I said in a previous video, they won't directly tell us who's dying. Um, who's dying? They want to keep a hold the on the on the information. So whatever they were telling us previously is elderlies. We'll only hear about 80-year-olds died. Not saying
Mm-hmm.
that's what they're going to tell us, but they'll tell us like age range related people. Older people are dying, but in fact, hey, the same amount is in middle age that are dying. The same amount in teens are dying, and young adults are dying. That's the same amount, but they won't tell the public that for right now,
Mm-hmm.
so they can keep a hold on the information, and so people don't go into
And I get
chaos.
that, but I guess people will say like people that are watching this, but hey, there's people that have internet access and they could take videos and they're gonna post on Facebook or
Mm-hmm.
whatever their social media network and say, "Hi, my 20-year-old died or so and so died." So wouldn't the information get out that way regardless?
Information always gets out, but um, it doesn't mean that it's going to go mainstream. You would
Okay.
have to personally, you would have that up, and you would have to be taking calories. That's why I said to whoever's listening to this, take be observant. Take action. Look online. See who's dying, who's reporting symptoms, who's talking about this, and
Yeah.
see. Hey, it's not only with the old; it's young people who's talking about this. It's
Mhm.
middle-aged people talking about this.
Because I know they posted. I saw an article recently, and it said that a 21-year-old soccer player, I think in Spain, that he caught the coronavirus and he died. But then they also put on there that he had cancer. So when I looked at it, and I'm sure when other people looked at it, it's like, okay, I feel a sense of calm and a sense of safe because
Mm-hmm.
hey, it happened
Yeah,
because he has illness. Yeah, he has
yeah,
illness, and that's why. And basically, I don't want people to feel to be panicked, but also no one's exempt, you
yeah.
from anything. No one's exempt.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess my question to you and the spirit guides is that what we were talking about before, like say someone, for example, with the 21-year-old, yeah, he's young and he has age on his side, but
Mm-hmm.
because he has an illness,
Mm-hmm.
does that make it a bit worse for him than
Than
someone
the
else?
21-year-old who did it.
Yeah.
Um, yes and no.
Mhm.
Yes and no. In a previous video, I said, so you have so say the one who has cancer, a 21-year-old who has cancer, and then one that doesn't. I'll call the one with cancer A, and then the 21-year-old who don't have the cancer B. So A is battling a lot of things, and it just the immune system isn't as strong as B. But if B gets it, it's just a just hours. Honestly, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if the person has cancer or not. If A or B has it or don't, it moves really fast. This virus moves so fast and rapid. So it doesn't matter. It might give you maybe an hour more than the one who had the cancer. More than A.
So
It might give
basically,
you a little bit of hour
and that sounds very
to fight
honest.
it off.
What you're saying, it sounds honest, and I know this coming from the spirit guide, but then that puts people in a sense of panic, in a
Panic.
sense of like, then what do I have control over if you're saying that if I get this, I'm dead, and then but there's people
I'm
that's
not saying
recovered.
if you get this, you're dead. I'm saying if you feel something in your body that doesn't feel right, try to combat it. Meaning, go call your physician and ask them what to do. Or hey, if you feel a stomach bug, what do you do for a stomach bug? Like, use your discernment. Well, if I
Okay.
get a stomach bug, I know I take my Pedialyte, and I take my Tylenol, and I lay in bed with the heat pack.
Oh,
Do
okay.
your discernment. That's what they want you to do. Do your discernment, because when you have your discernment and when you take action, you're more comfortable and less stressed and anxiety ridden.
Okay, so in another positive light, you're saying, hey, even
Mm-hmm.
if you do have certain illnesses, you could still just take action, and you could still come out of this, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
it's not a death sentence, a hundred
No, it's
percent.
not a death
Okay,
sentence.
and so that's another way to look at it. Just because you have illnesses and you may get this, not that we want anyone to get this, but just do the precautions.
Yes.
And are they saying what's hard is that it's so hard because nothing's guaranteed in life. And I guess I want the spirit guide to say, hey, if you if you
Mm-hmm.
drink 2 bottles of Gatorade and take this and this pill, you're guaranteed to be okay and get through it.
And that's what's mind fucking everyone.
Yeah.
And that's literally what's mind fucking the globe.
But what do you mean in that way? What do you mean?
Because you think, okay, well, if I have a magic pill, or if I have this type of money, I'm guaranteed to live, or I'll be able to get something to make me exempt.
Yeah.
And no one's exempt, and there's nothing that is a fix. It's just like, honestly, it just
Because there's no vaccine
honestly,
for it yet.
yeah, it's no vaccine, but also it's this virus. It's going to make people have faith, or if you don't believe in anything, believe in yourself that you can fight it off. If you believe in something, believe that whoever you believe in, God or whatever you believe in, will help you through this.
Mhm. So just have
That
faith
that
in
could
that.
yeah, that could be what helps you
Mhm.
if you have it. But just know that people are working hard to find a vaccine and to combat whatever symptoms or thing that you're feeling with the virus or
Yeah, I guess that's a good thing too, because the whole global world, this is affecting everyone globally, every
so
country.
everyone.
So everyone's working together. It's almost like everyone's heads are together to figure out what's going on, and to also, like, as a citizen that may not be in like the scientific world, we're doing our part by staying in, or keeping our distance, and if we feel sick, doing our part for ourselves too, which is good because we've
Mm-hmm.
never
Like, yeah, like they. Mm-hmm.
we've never had a situation
Yeah.
where we all like globally are coming together like this to battle this
No,
one thing.
it's one thing. So two heads are better than one, they say, and that's true.
And what were you gonna say before
Like,
this?
I was gonna say like the world coming together, saying, hey, it's the old that is affecting first. So they didn't say it's the old that's affecting first. They just thought it was only the old. So they said, hey, keep your elderlies inside,
Hmm.
and that's good. That's good. But now we know, okay, well, this virus mutates and then it gets stronger or different strains and it affects something else or somebody else. So now it's not only affecting the elder, it's a new strain. Now it's affecting anyone who has underlying illnesses, from diabetes to cancer to asthma. So whoever has, stay in.
Yeah.
So we are working to get it, figure it out.
And one of
But
my
like, I just
question,
take your precautions.
one of my
Mm-hmm.
question to segue out of this is, you always hear or at least I heard growing up, the world's going to end in 2000, and then 2000 comes, the world didn't end. Or the world's going to end in
Mm-hmm.
2012. 2012 came, the world didn't end. And you would think the next thing would say, maybe the world's going to end in 2020. But because none of that happened, no one really said that the world's going to end in 2020. And the world's not ending, obviously. But it's so interesting. If
Mm-hmm.
we were all on that mindset, like the world's going to end in 2020, like how we were saying it for 2000 and 2012, and this
Yeah.
happened, we would really believe like, oh my gosh, the world is ending, but we're not there.
Ending, right.
So my
Right.
question to segue in after that is that, why is it happening now? Why is this virus here right now in 2020? I know that we had something similar
Mm-hmm.
like the flu in 1918,
I'll tell you why.
but why is this
Um,
here in 2020 now?
Well, it's a lot of factors. It's caused by global warming. I know it sounds very cliche to say, but it's the environment and what it can host. The earth is more warm. We have less trees. Tree purifies the earth. It purifies and filters the oxygen. It's like having a fish tank and you need a filter for your fishes so they can live and breathe. Well, the trees are like that, and so is the atmosphere. And when you take that off, you get global warming. And the ocean is filled with trash, and that's like a purifier. If you think of it like as a fish tank, all of these things come into play, and then we pollute it with the plastic. All of these come into play where certain things multiply and certain things get stronger. So the coronavirus is able to mutate because we're hosting the environment is is perfect for it to multiply and to get strong.
So couldn't you also say that, hey, any environment is perfect for any type of virus? It wouldn't be
Yes, you
this; it would
can.
be something else.
Yes, you can. But it's like growing fruits. Where's the best place to grow fruit? It's like a warm climate, so you will be able to grow fruit in let's say Florida instead of Maryland. Maryland gets cold and warm, so it's harder to grow oranges in Maryland than into Florida. Everything has to come together for the perfect host for the perfect thing.
Mhm.
I don't know if I'm making sense, but that's that for the corona, or let's just say any pathogen.
I guess
It
it's
has.
not like I get what you're saying. I guess that's just not what I'm looking for. The answer.
Mhm.
I don't know what I'm
That's the
looking
answer.
for. It's just like that could be for anything. Like the flu was here in 1918, and it's because maybe they.
But it's not the flu.
I know they were living in close quarters. Like it was the perfect environment for it. I'm just
Mhm.
saying anything could be the perfect environment for anything.
Exactly.
But I don't get why. I don't know. Maybe I'm not asking it right. I don't know.
No, you are. You are absolutely right. Anything could be the perfect environment, and this is the case. 2020 was the perfect environment
Hmm.
for it to start mutating and getting over five
So
or whatever
basically,
three
it's just
strains
like
in there.
2020 is not special. Is that what it's saying? Because that's what I want.
It's
I'm
not special.
saying to
It's
like the
not
spirit, like
special.
why 2020? Why this specific year? Or
It's
it could
not.
have
It's
been
not a vaccine.
2019, or it could have been
Yeah, it could have
2019.
been. Exactly. It could have been 2019 if all of these came together, if all of these other elements came together. And the element is you have global warming, you have a warmer earth, you have a dirtier water system, and you have less trees to filter. It's like filtering out into the clean. Let me tell you,
But I
I'll give
thought
you
it
an
was from
example.
like
The
people eating
flu.
certain stuff.
No, yes, that too. It's like the flu, the Spanish flu. Why was it able to populate too? It had to do with environment too, and just um how it is. Like I don't think a majority of the people back in 1918 had plumbing system and stuff like that, so it was able to like these pathogens were able to like just attack the human species, the human um
Yeah, we get that.
advancing.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that type of thing. Like, they believed in drinking pee or whatever for if you were sick with the Spanish flu or something wild like that. And no doctor now in 2020 would say that. Like that would host a lot of problems or something. That's like 2020.
Hmm.
It's the environment. It's honestly the environment that's able to host this
Okay.
for it to multitude.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Unless you have something
Yeah.
else to say.
So if you guys have any questions, please ask so I can elaborate. I know this was the ending was off, but just ask any questions or if you want me to elaborate. But the reason why I want to do this video was to let you guys know that you're going to start hearing more cases come out where there's going to be a multitude of people dying from this virus, and then also you're going to also hear more cases of people saying they have symptoms of this virus. Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.